Welcome to another video walk around. Today we're going to be taking a look at this 2017 Hyundai Santa Fe Sport. This 4-door, 5-passenger, front-wheel drive SUV comes with a 4-cylinder engine mounted to an automatic transmission. As an added bonus, this vehicle has no accidents reported. Starting in the front with some of the notable exterior features, you've got this great-looking chrome Hyundai grille here. And you've also got the great-looking fog lamps, which add some style and utility. And you've also got these great projector beam headlights that look really sharp and sporty. As you move around to the side of the vehicle, you'll notice the winter tires that are currently equipped on this vehicle, and those are riding on the 17-inch steel rims. And if you take a look up top here, you've got this great looking chrome trim that surrounds the windows all the way down. And you've also got the LED turn signal indicator integrated right into the mirror. As we continue in back here, you've got some tinted windows in the back for some additional privacy for the rear passengers or rear cargo. And you've also got the chrome door handles, which help to give it a very sporty and aggressive look. In back here, we have the color matched roof fin antenna as well as the color matched roof spoiler with the LED brake light integrated right into it. And you've also got the rear windshield wiper, which is a very handy feature to have. Back here you'll also find the Santa Fe badging as well as the Sport badging. And you've got that great looking chrome tipped exhaust. This vehicle looks fantastic, but it drives even better. So let's go ahead and hop inside and fire it up. Hopping inside the Santa Fe is nice and easy thanks to the remote keyless entry. Simply hit the unlock button on the key fob and you'll be inside. You'll also notice that you've got the lock, unlock, and the liftgate button here to unlock your liftgate. Inside you've got this great looking gray cloth interior with a very nice pattern in the center to give it a very premium feel. Just below the driver's seat, you've also got the power adjustments for the seat, including the power adjustable lumbar support, which is a very nice feature to have. If you take a look in the footwell, you've also got the Santa Fe branded all-weather mats, which make them nice and easy to clean, regardless of how dirty or wet they get. If you take a look at the door sill, you've also got the Santa Fe branding there as well, which gives it a very nice premium look. So let's go ahead and hop inside the spacious interior and take a look at some of the notable features. The features inside the Santa Fe start over here on this great looking driver's side door panel. There's a really nice finish to this door panel with the great looking silver accent as well as the texture to this panel here. This is of course where you'll find the controls for the power windows, locks, and mirrors. And of course the two front windows are both automatic. Just below that we also have some additional storage in the door panel as well as an extra cup holder. And this is also where you'll find the gas cap release. Take a look just to the right of the door panel. You've got this great looking wood grain finish to the panel that houses the climate vent on the driver's side. And just below that we have the dimmer switch for the gauge cluster. We've also got the drive mode buttons. You can switch between eco and sport depending on whether or not you're trying to get a little bit more performance or fuel economy out of the vehicle. We've also got the downhill assist button and the traction control button. Just below that we have the parking sensor button as well as the heated steering wheel button, both of which are very nice features to have. If you take a look over at the steering column, you'll find the manual adjustment for the tilt steering so you can get the steering wheel in the perfect position. If you take a look at the turn signal stock, you'll notice that this vehicle does come with automatic headlights, which is a very nice set and forget it feature. And on the left hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you've got the controls for the audio system, including your volume up, volume down, and the track selector buttons. You've also got the mute button as well as the audio mode button. At the bottom here, you've got the Bluetooth hands-free calling buttons as well as the voice recognition button. And on the right hand side of the steering wheel, this is where you'll find the cruise control buttons. And on the bottom here, you've got the buttons to navigate the screen in the center of the gauge cluster. So let's go ahead and take a look at that screen. And you can see that it's currently displaying the range, as well as at the bottom you've got the exterior temperature and the odometer. And you can see that this vehicle currently has 91,509 kilometers on it. The first screen displays your fuel economy and range. Then you've also got some trips that you can track independently. And then you've also got your digital speedometer. The next screen over is your audio system, so you can quickly glance at that without ever having to take your eyes off the road, and you can adjust your audio. Next, you've got your service reminders, which is a handy feature to have, and you can reset that in this screen here as well. And finally, you've got the user settings, including your driver assist settings, and this vehicle does come with rear cross traffic alerts, which is a really nice feature. If you take a look in the center of the dash here, at the very top, we've got this handy little storage compartment. And just below that, we have the infotainment system. This is a touchscreen system, so you can cycle through. And in terms of your options, you've got your standard AM, FM, and XM, and of course you've also got USB, Bluetooth, and auxiliary. You can also access your phone if you have it hooked up via Bluetooth, and you've also got some setup options in this menu as well. If you put this vehicle in reverse, you'll see that backup camera pop right up, which is a really handy feature to reverse this vehicle with confidence every time. You've also got a CD input up here, in case you wanted to listen to CDs. Just below that, we have the passenger airbag warning, as well as the hazard lights. And further below that, we have the dual zone climate controls that this vehicle comes equipped with. And of course, it also includes air conditioning for those hot summer Okanagan days. Just below that, we have a couple of 12-volt outlets, as well as the USB and auxiliary inputs that I mentioned earlier. And you've also got this handy little storage cubby for some extra cargo. Take a look at the shifter here. You do have a manual mode if you want to switch between gears manually. And you've also got the 3-stage heated seats for both the driver and the passenger. And you've also got your parking sensor here. Just below that, we have some cup holders and then a little extra storage pocket. And then we've got this great deep storage compartment here inside the center armrest. It's a great looking center console. And if you take a look in the passenger side footwell, you'll find the same great Santa Fe all-weather mats, and you've also got your standard glove box, as well as that nice wood grain finish to the panel that houses the passenger side climate vent. If you take a look over at the passenger side door panel, you'll find the same great design, as well as the controls for the passenger side window and the power locks. Finally, up top here, we do have a little compartment for your sunglasses, which is a handy feature. And of course, you've also got your standard interior lighting. So let's go ahead and hop out and take a look at some of the features in the rear of this vehicle. In back, you've got more of that same great gray cloth seating with the very nice pattern in the center. You've also got plenty of legroom for the rear passengers and those same great all-weather mats. Back here, you'll also find a couple of handy storage pockets in the back of the driver and the passenger seat. You've also got a 12-volt outlet to keep things charged up. And you've got a handy fold-out armrest here, which is a nice padded armrest for the rear passengers, and you've also got a couple of cup holders hidden inside. The key feature back here, though, is that these rear seats are heated. There are 2-stage heated seats in the rear, and they're controlled on the door panel here. You've also got the switch for the rear windows, as well as some additional storage in the door panel there. And you've also got a neat feature with these sunshades. You can pull these up for some additional shade in the rear of the vehicle. These seats also do fold down in a 60-40 split. You can just grab this handle here and fold the seat forward if you have some additional cargo to store. Opening up the back, you've got plenty of space with the seats folded down, and even if you don't, you've got a very generous carpeted cargo area. So let's go ahead and take a look back there. You pop open the lift gate and you've got plenty of room back here. You've also got a 12-volt outlet, which is a really handy thing to have in the rear of the vehicle. And you've also got the jack to change out a tire if you ever get a flat. And you've also got some really handy compartments for some additional storage underneath. That concludes this short video walk around, but this vehicle is absolutely loaded with features, and there's lots I didn't get to show you, so make sure you stop by Kelowna Toyota, located at 1200 Leathead Road, or visit us online at KelownaToyota.com for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.